good. All right. Welcome back to the Cross Up Podcast. I'm here. I'm Alan. I'm here with almost said Tōkon. He's not here. I'm here with Jeremy. Dude, I'm having it's a morning. Let me tell you.
It is a morning. My friend invited me to play disc golf in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'm not a morning person, right?
You are not a morning person.
I told him we'll see. He said like 8 a.m. It was like 7:36 a.m. It's like, I'm not going to this thing, man. So I texted him with the rain check. Let's do it in the evening when I'm like, more alert.
More alert.
Yeah.
As an example, I stayed at his house when I was visiting. Bro, I woke up. So for those that don't know, I go to the gym Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. I'm not a morning person, but like I don't like going to the gym after work because I'm at my most lazy. I just want to go home. So I just bite the bullet and I go to the gym in the morning. My body just naturally wants to wake up at like 7 or 8 a.m. on the weekends, no matter how late I sleep, because it's just like you're oversleeping. Because even for work, I wake up at 7 when I don't go to the gym for whatever reason. And so when I went to his house, I'm sitting there and we went to bed. Like, I think you guys went to bed like what, an hour after I did, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that. So it's like we're roughly similar sleep schedules, right? So like if I wake up, realistically, they should wake up an hour later. I woke up and I'm like, oh, that's right. They wake up later. So no big deal. I'll go to the kitchen. I'll play on my laptop. Not a big problem. So I'm in the kitchen. I'm trying not to be super loud because I'm still trying to be respectful of their space. And I'm sitting there. An hour passes by. 2 hours passes by. And I'm sitting here like, I'm getting hungry. So I'm gonna go get something to eat because I was like, I don't know what they got up in this house. I don't know what they got planned. I'll just go buy something. There's restaurants nearby. I'll just go get fast food. Luckily, he'd already deactivated the alarm, so I leave, go get food, come back, I eat, and then another hour passes by, and then they finally get up. I had a
like
whole
almost noon or 1.
Yeah, it was like fucking 12:30 or some shit, and I'm over here like, dude, I've been awake for 4 hours. Like, what are we doing?
That's before dog, by the way.
Was before dog. This is before dog time.
I get up like maybe 2 hours earlier on the weekend.
Oh, God forbid I wake up at 10 a.m. now, not noon.
Yeah, it's fine. But anyway, Marvel Tōkon came out this past week. I'm having fun.
Unfortunately, I'm getting it. I wasn't able to get it just because I've had other expenses come up. But luckily, at the end of the month, I'll be able to pick it up because it looks very fun. I've been watching people play it. It's a lot. It looks great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I went in expecting Ghost Rider, Magic, and Storm to be like my favorite characters. And then after watching all this gameplay, it's Deadpool. It's just Deadpool.
Oh,
he's the best character.
In the game are really good. Yep.
Deadpool is the best character. Not to mention he has an electric. That's all I need. That's my character.
I haven't gave Deadpool a real try yet. I'm trying to playing with other characters. Right now, my team is Carnage, Star-Lord, Loki, and Blade at the moment.
Okay.
Carnage and Star-Lord's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Loki might stay there. Blade's up for debate.
It's funny because I was on TikTok at work because it was like slow, and the only reason I even looked into Deadpool because I was looking at other people play games and stuff, and not a lot of people, at least the streamers that I was watching, was picking up Deadpool. But I saw his fucking intro where he sets up fireworks so he can do like the Super Saiyan aura around him to do fucking Cell's intro from DBFZ. Yeah. And so I saw that shit and I was like, nah, dude, I gotta look into Deadpool. And then I saw everything else he has. And I was like, oh, okay, so Deadpool's just my character.
The reference to that Evo moment, the Guilty Gear moment, he celebrates early.
Yeah,
it's pretty
dude,
good.
he has so many references. He's just literally a walking fighting game reference guide.
Yeah.
So I'm glad, though I will say I'm super happy with, at least for the most part, like the people that I've been watching and the reception I've seen online. And I say online, I mean more like TikTok and like YouTube shorts and a couple of like posts on Twitter. It seems to be going over pretty well. It seems to be pretty positive for the most part. I think some people still have some problems with the game, which I think is normal. Like the game's not perfect. But one of the main concerns that I've seen are two aspects of it. One being the netcode apparently isn't amazing, and I don't know if that's based on hardware or what console or PC you're on. I don't know what's
It could
dictating
be a
that.
mix of all those things.
Yeah,
but
but I've heard it's not great, especially for a company like Arc System Works to not get netcode right. It's kind of crazy. So hopefully that gets ironed out. And then the other thing is I've heard that the PC performance is not great. Like they're having a lot of issues. And again, I don't think it's like it might just be one of those things because it's like PC, which is kind of like the sad part about it. People would just automatically just assume it's a bad game because it's not optimized well. But in reality, it's probably just a mixture of hardware drivers and
people say PC performance problems. Is it your PC?
Yeah.
Is it my PC? Obviously, I'm not playing on PC. I'm just saying everyone's PC is different for the most part. So same PC performance problems. Sure, you can make an argument for it. Like like Monster Hunter Wilds had PC performance.
A bunch of those, yeah.
Like Arkham was Batman Arkham
Knight.
Was Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight. That was notorious for, I mean, sure. But again, is it just your PC? I don't know.
The only reason I say it is because like at least on Steam, right? I looked at it because I was trying to figure out if I could buy it or not. I saw that it was mixed reviews, so I wanted to go look at it. I was genuinely curious. I was like, I want to see what people are saying, like, because I've seen all the positive. Let's see what people are saying about the negative. And actually, top down to bottom, at least the 6 to 10 reviews that I saw, because I don't know exactly how many I read. Some were longer, some were shorter. Like there's some people that had like a couple issues with some of the mechanics and things of that nature, but I think the overwhelming thing was like, this is a really good game, but it has like a shit ton of PC problems. Like at least for me, I wasn't able to play the game. Me playing the game in an hour crashed 3 times. So it's like things like that.
Okay.
And so like, at that point, I think it's fair to say like it has PC issues. That doesn't necessarily mean like it's, like unfortunately people don't like to have this discussion, but PC issues, unfortunately, because of the nature of PCs, especially when you start building, PC or game performance is affected by so much little bullshit. Like
on your computer that you don't know about.
Like hardware itself, right? Like not even the combination of the hardware, but the hardware itself, depending on what GPU you have, what CPU you have, what RAM you have, that affects performance. What Windows you have, whether you have Windows 10, Windows 11, what version of those affects it. How much video RAM your GPU has affects it. How much RAM you have affects it. Even your hard drive, depending on if you're playing a solid state drive or like an SSD or a hard drive. And then also even things of like, even if you are playing on a super high performance SSD, but if it's like almost full, that affects performance. So like, and then that's not even getting into the like nitty gritty of like what drivers are you running, what version of drivers are you running on every single one of your components, because people forget motherboard has hardware updates that we also have to keep track of, but people don't. And then
it's hard for me to like do the blanket. This game has PC performance issues. It's just hard for me to get on board with that.
Yeah,
when you listen to all of those points.
Yeah, this is why there's people that don't want to like just be PC games, which I get it. Like console is just easier. Like it's all uniform, it's all the same, and it gets updated the exact same way. And that's why I don't have an issue with console. I just don't prefer it. I like PC. I like the freedom that I have, the things that I can do on a PC. But I'm also well aware that when a game isn't performing, it's not always the developer's fault. Yeah, they have a hand in it, obviously, because they're developing the game, and the game, like if another game isn't struggling but this is, then that's obviously something that you have to look at. But at the same time, like for example, right, I've been using not the same parts, like obviously I've upgraded my PC, but as far as like SSDs, RAM, motherboard, CPU, and GPU, I've been using, even power supply, I've been using the same manufacturer for each one of those parts for the last 10 years. And I don't stray from those because those haven't fucked me over. Like until they fuck me over, I'm not swapping it. And let me tell you, very rarely do I have performance issues on any game. And I'm talking about even like when 2077 came out, I was running the game. Sure, it wasn't running at a perfect 60 frames, but I didn't get any bugs. I didn't get any glitches. My game never crashed. I was never missing like textures. The game didn't run perfectly in certain areas, like it would drop down to like 30 frames, but it was playable and I was able to play through that whole story. So like it really is just whether you're lucky, unlucky, the combination of parts, like your motherboard and CPU might run perfectly, but it doesn't like your GPU. Like things like that really come to like affect how a game performs. And again, that's not even coming into contact with the settings that you have on Windows for your computer, like the settings that you set on your BIOS for your motherboard, how your RAM functions, how even your fan curve is set, like all of these things, and like overclocking and how they do, like
They could all be affected.
all of this affects how a game performs on your PC, which is why I don't like the blanket statement that it has PC issues. But at the same time, like that's still a criticism that Arc System Works has to take into account to how to fix it for those people to play the game, because they're still paying for the game. They should still be allowed to play the game.
Dude, real quick, like this past week, I had my first computer scare in like over 5 years, where I had a drive missing, and it just wouldn't show up. And this drive, by the way, was for work that had everything that I needed on there.
Right.
Didn't work, so I had to like literally take it apart and put it in a different slot. And luckily, the other slot worked.
Oh, so that slot just stopped working.
Yeah, and my boss was like, "You might want to think about a new rig." I was like, "Oh, fuck, bro."
It's expensive right now, man. You guys gonna pay for it?
Bro, he'll foot the bill. He'll help me foot the bill, sure.
Well, because
like,
it's for work, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to think about that right now, man. But
I mean,
yeah, like
all those settings, everything, the way that it gets set up, I guess has to be transferred over, which takes forever.
Yeah, but like the blanket statement of just the PC issue things, I just can't get on board with that. Every time I see like reviews or like before you buy, it's like PC has this performance issue. You're a PC or all PCs,
right? So I mean, it sucks because again, it is still part of the conversation and it's still important to talk about. I just wish it wasn't like. I wish people would take the time to talk about the nuance, like, hey, my PC doesn't run it well, so just as a warning, your PC might not either. Like, that's a better, more explanation. Like, I think that's a warning that we should have versus like this has PC issues.
Do these people like post their specs when they say these things?
Some reviews do. Some reviews do, and some PCs are like high end. Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, and you know, this goes to show that like just because your PC is also expensive and super high rig, like a high spec, doesn't mean it's going to run everything perfectly. Like one of the examples was like they had I think it was not Ryzen, an Intel i9 13900K, and then they were running a 4090. And so it's like pretty high CPU, high GPU, and I'm, running 32 or 64 gigs of RAM. I don't remember. It was a high end rig. Like it still should be running perfectly. And he was having issues where the game was crashing. So like, again, it's just any number of things can trigger crashes, issues. So it's just like, it's definitely not it's not a
that's why one of the first things I do on a
issue.
PC game, I go the same as first thing.
Yeah.
First thing. And then go from there. So
I mean, that's what I do, and I've never had issues, but again, I could just be lucky. My PC just likes everything, and I just get lucky. Because again, I've never booted a game up and it just crashes. Or it doesn't work. Like the only thing I've had where it's done that is just playing really old games that require like Windows games live. Like fucking Fallout 3 requires that shit. So you have to like go around it, get past it. Luckily now it's not an issue. But before, like a few years ago, when it was still active, that was something you actively had to go around. Now you can just boot up Fallout 3 from Steam and it's good to go. Like you don't have to worry about it. Same with New Vegas. But like, so other than those games or like me getting a game that just like, because there are cases where you're just downloading something and you go do something else, or you're just watching videos and it gets corrupted or doesn't download properly, then it won't open. But that's like, that's not really a PC issue. That's just you download it wrong, re-download it, try again, and we're good to go. So yeah, I don't know. I think, again, like I said, it's important, and that's something that Arc System has to take into look and see why these PCs specifically aren't liking it or what. Because at the end of the day, it could be something really small. It could be something really small with the engine or the way that the game is optimized or shared. I don't know. Like there's literally a million different things that could go wrong in development or once a game is released and people are downloading it. Like there's so much that goes into account.
I have to make sure, but it's using Unreal Engine 5, which
that in and of itself is.
That could be a mixed bag of this could be good or this could be bad or this could be what the fuck is this what's happening.
Yeah, so just give Arc System time. They'll probably end up fixing it like they've done everything else. Like they've never let us down on that aspect.
Because I definitely seen where games have been released, like games have been tested, right? And on the testing side, they're all good. I've seen where games have been released and for some reason something breaks.
Yeah.
It just happens. It literally just happens. And then people be like, did QA test this? Oh yeah, they tested it. And they say it was good. But on release or on patch day, things can still break.
And again, just because it works on their rigs, even if it is multiple different types of rigs, it doesn't mean it's going to work on everyone else's. So it's just...
Yeah.
One of my lights just turned off. It's back. It's I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I might be dying here soon. I don't know.
Dear.
But yeah, I mean, at least from your experience, how's it been? Have you been playing a bunch?
I've been in practice mode a lot because these old hands can't move fast enough. Oh my,
dude! Oh my god! Let me tell you, dude. He works from home, right? So whenever he's taking a break or during lunch or whatever, he can just boot the game up if he wants. Dude, tell me why this motherfucker messages me at like 4:30 or 5, whatever it was, like towards the end of the workday, and I'm driving home, and he just hits me with, "I don't know how to jump cancel." And I go, "What do you mean? It's just like special canceling." He goes, "My hands don't work."
Okay, for everyone else, my background is Tekken. There's no jump canceling in Tekken, or at least for Yoshi. There's none of that shit. Like, I play Guilty Gear. Sure, I can dabble with it, but like actively doing it on a consistent basis, no, my hands get discombobulating and shit, and like I'm not doing that. So I literally been in the lab more. I did like one set online, and somehow I won that set 3-2. I don't know how. Maybe it's just good fundamentals of fighting games. I shouldn't have won. But anyway, I'm having lots of fun with this game. And I really hope that it does take off, that we get the numbers for the tournaments. And it's a Capcom world out there. I understand. People like Tekken. I understand. Low key, I hope it does better than 2XKO. That's just my opinion.
I mean, as someone that loves League of Legends, I hope so too. So I don't love 2XKO. So that's
no, I don't. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I have fun. I shouldn't say have. I had fun. But then I look at it on a competitive level, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to get better at this game. Like, I just don't have the interest.
I don't have the interest either. I think Tōkon in Evo France will be hype as fuck. Let me tell you, I think it's gonna be really hype. I can't wait.
I hope so. It looks really good.
CEO is first, right?
CEO should be coming up soon. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hype. Let me tell you, it's gonna be fun.
All I know is I knew this game was gonna be hype, especially in a competitive setting. I don't know if you watched it. Maximilian dude did like a 1-to-5 with Dado Doya. If you don't know who that is, it's a Dragon Ball Fighters creator, and he does like a bunch of Dragon Ball, but he also does a bunch of fighting games. He plays Street Fighter. He does all this other stuff. They did like a 1-to-5. That shit was hype to watch. Peak. You should watch that shit. It's a good time.
All right. Yeah, they were doing some type of like FGC Coliseum with like Justin Wong or something like that over the weekend that I saw. But I saw some of it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of people are playing Carnage. I didn't expect people to be playing Carnage. I don't know why, because he moves so slow.
I mean, Venom moves kind of slow in the other games, doesn't he? Like other attack fighters, he's pretty slow. Yeah, even in like UMC, even by UMVC 3 standards, he was like slower, wasn't he?
Yeah, I can see that. I'm trying to figure out. Lots of people are playing Deadpool. I don't see many Wolverines, which is kind of weird to me. I think Wolverine's pretty cool. Loki is Loki good.
I've seen a lot of Loki.
Oh my
being
god,
played. Yeah, a lot of
Loki might be actually top tier in the game.
I've been seeing a lot of him because the people are discovering what he can do, and he has like a freezer mechanic, and you can also plant it as like a traps on the ground and for setup. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, game has sauce and shit. You just got to look for it.
You just gotta look for it. Blade also have the sauce. Let me tell you. So one thing I'm trying to figure out, wrap around my head, is whether or not learning all 4 characters is valuable. Because right now, I don't think it is. I'm just trying to stick with 2 characters to learn, and then everything else is just assist based. You know what I mean? So like, I won't overload myself with like learning all 4 characters with all 4 like combos for each like starter. That might be.
I think it depends.
A little too much.
I think it depends for the type of person you are. Because like,
Mhm.
for example, like in Tekken, my bandwidth is so low. Like, because I'm already not like. For those that don't know, I've grown up playing Tekken, but it's very much like I've grown up playing fighting games, and most of them were just button mashing. Like I've never actually taken the time to learn fighting games until super recently, despite being 30 years old, very recently. At least within the last 3 to 4 years, basically when I met Jeremy is when I started like really taking fighting games a little bit more seriously because I have someone to play with. Um, and Tekken was the first one that I really started learning. It was specifically Tekken 8. And I've hit God with Reina, and I can play up to like maybe TG using a very basic Lily and a very basic Kunimitsu. But like me sitting there has to take so much playtime to sit there and learn out their kids to play them at a higher level to actually be worth calling like my Lily's TG. When realistically my Lily's probably like Bushin at most or some shit. Like, you know, so in Tekken I'm super low bandwidth. So like realistically I can only really play Reina like decently well. But when it comes to like other games, like Guilty Gear for example, I'm not like that great at Guilty Gear, but I can for the most part pick up a character, and as long as I see what their buttons are like, I can at least do a very basic combo and play the game out. Same with Under Night and Birth is a lot harder. I'm really bad at that one. Same with Multi Blood, but I can at least pick up a character, play them just like Grand Blue Fantasy, pick up a character, play them decently well.
Yeah,
So I
because
think
most of those games, right, they have like modern like combos
Yeah.
that every character has, except for
Yeah.
Tekken, which every character does not have the same combo. Obviously.
no. And so I think it does depend. So I think like in a game like Tōkon, I could probably learn 3 to 4 characters. It would take me a little bit. Don't get me wrong. It's going to take me a while, but I think I could learn the 4 characters and play them at a decently good level in like a couple months at least.
Mhm.
So I think it does depend on the person.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like I'm leaning towards just learning too, just
Which is, yeah, I think that's fair.
which just might be fine.
Which is realistically what you I mean, the less you have to learn, the more you can focus on the game itself. So it might be better that way.
Yeah, Star-Lord is also really fun. I'm
Yeah.
I right now I have Carnage on point, which is difficult in itself because of how he plays.
Mm-hmm.
But having Star-Lord on point will probably be much more beneficial. I just haven't really came to that decision right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they also got to think about what assists you have on your team, because the back assist is the assault assist, the down assist is the anti-air, and then the forward assist is the projectile one, right? I think that's right, projectile assist, and then there's like another like a universal assist. I forgot, but yeah, you have to think about where you're actually putting your characters at and what assists you want from them. So, because right now I had Loki like on the anti-air, but I think about it just now, Blaze should probably be the anti-air because he just literally has like an upward slash, like a
just a straight up DP.
slash.
Yeah, just like a straight up DP.
Straight up
Yeah.
DP. Yeah. So, yeah, those things I'm thinking about, and like I said, have only done one online set. Rest of us practice mode. I'm still having fun in practice mode. Just trying to learn the game.
Something people don't do enough, I feel like. I'm also criminal with that. I have my moments. Like in Tekken, I've learned to be friends with the training mode a lot more, and I've definitely put in my fair share of time in the practice mode. Even if it is just to practice like how moves function in certain situations, not even like because I'll be honest, I even getting to God, I still haven't labbed like a single character in rewind or replays or anything like that, which I really should. Because there are still certain characters that I'm really bad against. Like Xiao Yu, God, I get run over. Like the only way I lose to a Xiao or I win to a Xiao Yu is because their flowchart is the exact same and they don't change no matter how much you punish them. That's when I win. So yeah, I need to do that more.
I'm glad that Tōkon has a replay system.
Oh, does
Every
it?
fighting game needs in our lore 2026 and beyond. Every fighting game needs a replay feature.
100%.
If you don't have a replay feature, what are we talking about?
I mean, even if it's not used that much, we need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Lord knows some of these people are not using even the practice mode.
No, but that's my experience. It's great so far. I can't wait to see what they do. I can't wait for the DLC. I want to see Cyclops. I'm sorry, Phoenix Cyclops.
I want Gambit, but who knows if we're gonna get Gambit.
Gambit would be dope. Who? Let's see who I want.
I mean, all the characters that I want are all fucking X-Men. So like, if you got other options, like you can go ahead and hit us with it. Because I'll tell you, I'll go down the list. I want Cyclops, which we're already getting. I want fucking Gambit. I want Psylocke. I want Nightcrawler. I'll take Azazel if you want to not give us Nightcrawler. Azazel's stronger anyways. Like, I'm good with that. Emma Frost would be kind of sick. Like, all of the ones I want are just X-Men. Like,
so you already covered the X-Men part. See now, let's see. Like for Spider-Man villains, I mean, Doc Ock would be dope. Just saying.
Doc Ock would be sick.
Doc Ock would be pretty sick.
Electro would be cool.
Electro would be cool.
The Punisher
Scorpion would be cool. Punisher. I hope they add Punisher.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
I
want to see like at least somebody from the Defenders. Well, okay, Daredevil is a Defender. Never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe Luke Cage. I don't think they would add Luke Cage.
I don't think so.
He might be too close to like the Hulk.
Yeah. I was just about to say Beast, but it's just another X-Men.
Thanos.
We could get some villains in here. Give me Dormammu.
Maybe Dormammu. Yeah. Ultron
was pretty cool when it was added into like what was it, MVCI?
Yeah. Let's see what else. It would be cool to see Shuma Gorath in the game too.
Shuma Gorath.
Yeah. I don't think they would, but it'd be cool to see if they did.
We'll see, because we also don't know what aspect of Marvel they're going to go. Like, are they going to stick to the super popular ones, like even Marvel Rivals is kind of sticking to? I hope we get some real weird ones. To be fair, Marvel Rivals is giving us some like less popular heroes, but like, let's keep it going that way. Yeah, like the Hood.
I realized they're going to add the Hood.
He looks pretty sick. I won't lie. I'm not gonna play Marvel Rivals again, but that guy looks sick.
Look, Marvel Rivals knows my conditions.
What is
just
it?
Add one character. Just add Carnage, and I'm in.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
All right, you heard it here, guys. If you want Jeremy to buy your Marvel product, you just add Carnage, and then he'll be there.
That's it. That's all you need from me.
For me, it's the X-Men. Just include a bunch of them, and I'll probably try it. So now,
cool.
Since we were planning on kind of splitting up this video, and it's not even splitting it up. It was just two topics, just our general impressions of the game. Or I should say his impressions, because I haven't played it yet. And then there's an article that came out that
made me sad, man. It made me
sad.
It
was uploaded by, I want to get the name right, Dakota Cosplayer Hills on Event Hubs. And it's titled, "Despite breaking beta records and high expectations, Marvel Tōkon's peak player numbers are disappointing." And then he begins to show what the peak numbers are over the weekend, and then proceeds someone else, MC Mura or Amr El Madawi, posted a on Twitter with a picture listing all the games, fighting games by their peak numbers, and it says generational fumble from Tōkon on PC. Now, I want y'all to keep this in mind. It's a Marvel fighting game. It's a tag fighter. And it's made by Arc System Works in an anime art style. Right? Okay? Mm-hmm. Even their flagship title, Guilty Gear, peaked at 31K.
Yep.
Marvel Tōkon peaked at 24K, almost 25. Now, I'm going to list the games that peaked higher than it above it. Are you ready? So, from Tōkon, the games that have higher player counts than Tōkon, Guilty Gear, which, of course, it's a long-running franchise that's got its player base. Mortal Kombat 11, which is obviously off the back of Mortal Kombat X. That's why it was so popular. Mortal Kombat 1, which, again, it's a Mortal Kombat. I would hope it's popular. Dragon Ball FighterZ, which has the whole Hispanic Latino community behind it. Tekken 8, which is the highest selling Tekken. Is it? I don't know if it is anymore. I think Tekken 7 is still the highest selling, but Tekken 8 is the most popular right now. Tekken 8 is 49K, and then the one above it is Street Fighter 6, because obviously it's Capcom Street Fighter. So tell me how a brand new game in an anime art style that's a tag fighter being below those games is a generational fumble.
Let's not forget, this is on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
You're literally just grabbing numbers from Steam.
Which,
Why?
don't get me wrong, it's still important because it's still like a really big part of the player base.
Like I get it, but like I I don't understand why the Steam numbers is your go-to for everything, you know? Like I do wish we were able to see like player counts on consoles. That would be cool. I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Oh, and that's not even accounting for PlayStation's bullshit. I forgot.
Right. You can't play the game in 100 countries.
And you guys are going to complain about the generational fumble that Tōkon... No, it's not the game. It's PlayStation. Again, the whole point of why I will never support PlayStation, what they do, and why I won't buy a PS5, and there it is. This dumb bullshit with their fucking PlayStation account to try to get people to buy it in specific areas, but then that keeps it from being in 100 countries for what? Because... And they're using like these easy anti-cheat. It's so weird, dude. It's so weird. I hate them. I really do. I can't.
If you want to have that argument, we can have that argument all day. But the player count numbers from just Steam and forgetting about the PlayStation numbers, that I can't get behind. But if you want to have an argument about not being able to play the game in 100 countries, we can have that argument all day.
And like, even with this, right? Like because we talked about it earlier, we can still have the discussion of like, maybe there's a bunch of people that aren't buying it on PC because of they're seeing the performance issues, right? Which is like you're paying $70, $60, whatever it is. Valid, 100%. If you were like, let's say you're not in tune and you're just interested in the game because it's Marvel and it's a fighting game, you click on it, you see mixed reviews, you go see it, and you see a bunch of people talking about performance issues. Yeah, I probably wouldn't buy it either if I didn't know what was going on. 100%. So like, I don't understand what we're talking about. Like, I don't know. Because the way that it makes it seem, like the way the article is written, especially the headline, because it even says, right, like it says, despite his breaking record, his players are disappointing, and then right underneath it says, though that's probably not too surprising given the current state of the PC version and pushback on PlayStation Network requirements. And so at least it's not trying to frame it. It's just like, if people, like, because let's be real, bro, most people aren't reading these articles, they're just reading the headlines, and if they just look at the headlines, they're just assuming the game is bad. Like, realistically, that's what it comes down to. The article itself is going on to explain that, like, hey, the game did really well in its things, but it's still comparing all of these other things. Like, it's comparing Street Fighter 6, it's comparing it against Dragon Ball FighterZ and Guilty Gear. And then it's like, but despite the backing of PlayStation and Marvel games, the numbers probably come across as a bit disappointing to the studios. It's like, yeah, but I mean, I think it's doing really well despite all this, and even all even all the PC issues, and even the fucking 100 countries you can't buy it in, it's still doing better than Tekken 7, Mortal Kombat X, Street Fighter 5. It's almost doing as well as Guilty Gear. Like, what are we talking about?
Like, I wish I knew that. I wish player counts were available on consoles, because I was trying to look for numbers for MVC3, which is like a 15-year-old game at this point, because it came out on PS3 era, which you can't find those numbers. You're gonna find the sales numbers. They sell like 3.5 to like 5 million copies. We don't know how much they sold to Tōkon yet. We won't know like the big success of how this game was gonna be until like maybe months later. We just don't know.
Well, the thing is, if Sony doesn't fucking get their head out of their ass, it's not going to do well no matter what, and it's going to die. Because realistically, all of these issues...
Do I agree with the sign-in thing? No, I don't.
No. But the thing is, it's not just the sign-in thing. And like, all of... Yeah, well, like, this is all, like, if we're being real, like, if we're going to have that discussion talking about, like, how this game is being handled, these are all self-inflicted wounds by Sony. Because Sony already had this huge, massive backlash with Helldivers 2, so they thought they could get away with it on Tōkon just because it's a smaller player base. So it's geo-blocking 120 countries, apparently, according to this guy, because apparently 10 countries were added. There's no regional pricing, which is really fucked up for certain countries where their currency is valued less than the USD, which means they're paying more than ever.
Is there a list? Is there a list of these countries that...
we can probably look it up here in a bit.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Not to mention, I saw this during the discourse. It was even mentioned in one of the reviews. Steam OS and Linux isn't supported, by the way. which means those people can't play the game, which means it's less players. The easy anti-cheat, which is already like, if we're going to get into the nitty-gritty, there's so many problems with the anti-cheat that people use, and I know a lot of people don't like easy anti-cheat. That's a whole other separate discussion. I'm just mentioning it because it's being used.
Found a rough estimate of these countries. Let me just see them. Okay. Okay, some of these countries, I can sort of understand why. I think I have a good idea of why some of these countries are on this list.
Yeah.
Vatican City. What the fuck? What? Huh? Okay,
Don't worry about it. Then there's their implementation of their DRM being the Thia DRM encryption, which a lot of people have been kind of talking about how it's worse than de novo and all this other stuff. And also it doesn't let you look at encrypted files. So modding is just completely out the window for a game in today's standard PC, Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke. In today's PC climate and how people enjoy games, mods is a big factor of it. You don't have to like it, but if you take away that capability, people are going to get mad. Their DRM is also like super, like it's killing off CPU performance, which is like really hindering performance overall. Apparently their rollback implementation is splitting console and PC players, which is just stupid as fuck. And then it's also just no physical games, which is like, I mean, that's not really a Tōkon thing.
No. Okay, this one doesn't make sense to me. One of these countries is Kenya, right?
Is what?
Sorry, Kenya.
Oh, Kenya.
So I'd look up how much a PS5 costs in Kenya.
Yeah.
So you can buy a PS5 in Kenya, but you can't use the online service.
That's Sony for you.
I don't know.
We'll take your money, but you can't use our product the whole way.
Hold on. The Cayman Islands, and you can buy it there? Hold on. Hold the fuck up. No, what the fuck? Oh my god. What? I see. Yeah, again, if you want to have that conversation, like people, if you want to have a conversation about the countries thing, we can have that conversation all day. Do I agree with it? No, I don't.
I don't know, man. There's just a lot going on because it's not even just that. Like, obviously, that's not even taking into account for some people just not enjoying the game because of again, like the game's not perfect. It's not for everyone. Like some people are just not gonna like it. They're not gonna like aspects of it. But I don't know. I think, like again, the writer for that article, since we listed him, I already forget his name. I closed it. I'm sorry. Probably didn't mean to put it across that way, but it just comes across as disingenuous. But maybe that's just how I read it. That's definitely also possible. I'm willing to admit that it could be a little biased. Who knows? We all have our biases. So I don't know. I don't like how the title is super misleading, and then like people aren't going to read the article at that point. At least most people won't. So
they'll skim through it and pick and choose what they want.
They'll pick and choose what they want to hear because people are complaining about it, so they'll jump on the bandwagon or try to defend it because they genuinely like the game, and that's just kind of how it goes. So it's just, at the end of the day, I'm just hoping that Arc System Works and can get it worked out, because again, it's not perfect. There's plenty of issues, especially on PC for like a big chunk of players. I'm not even going to say the majority because I don't know how widespread this goes. But there's also things that are affecting both console and PC players, and then there's aspects about the game that people don't like. And so hopefully Arc System Works will work on it and try to improve the things that are happening, because apparently one of the other things is we don't know when the DLC is going to start happening, and apparently I don't know if there's no date for it. I don't know. I actually didn't look into it.
I don't think there's a date for it.
And so I guess we'll see, because currently, I mean, the game just came out, so they're kind of just on radio silence and observing. So we'll see what ends up happening once they make an announcement and see what they're going to do moving forward, because that's going to be the biggest thing. Because like we can sit here and say that we're enjoying the game right now, but if there's actually no improvement on the things that are actually causing issues, then the game's just going to stagnate or get worse, and it's going to lose its player base. So we can only, again, it's just kind of a wait and see, which kind of sucks. I wish we didn't have to do this in modern gaming today, which we didn't have to do before. But that's kind of the nature of live service and the state of the games right now, especially if you're playing on PC.
Yeah.
So that's all we have.
Enjoying the game,
yeah,
keep enjoying the game.
That's pretty much
Keep
it.
doing it. That's it.
Enjoy it until it's boring or they don't do anything. If you lose interest or get bored, that's on them for not keeping it interesting or giving you content. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That was all we had for today. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, or dislike if you just don't like us. Let us know what your opinion on is, or even your opinion on the circumstances of what's happening, because maybe you have a different opinion than we do. And let us know how we're going. Thank you.